Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be installing a set of Polaris doors on this brand new 2022-23 Pro XP4. These are the Polaris brand enclosure doors. We're going to end up outfitting this machine completely with upper doors, heater, lower doors, bumpers, tree bars. We'll have to put a rear window in it, of course, and some other odds and ends. So we're going to do each part of this individually, and then at the end we'll show you the complete. We'll show you the completed product. All right, here we go. All right, here is our doors. Now we do not actually sell these. We're not a Polaris dealer. We got these from our local Polaris shop. They give us a pretty good deal on some stuff when we need them from time to time. So we'll get these babies opened up and see what's in there. All right, here is our door kit. As you can see, it's got the back sail panels, that's for the roof, and then our actual doors are in there. This is what we're going to be starting with. These are the foam block off and the inserts for the front to keep air from coming in the cab. So the first thing we're going to have to do is take our inner door panels off, our fender flares off, take the hood out so we can get these pieces put in place. Let's go. All right, so the first thing we got to do is we got to remove your outer door panels and your front fender flare. To do that, it's just these T40s. I think there's 11 on each door, and then your front fender flare is pretty much all the same, with the exception of one push pin. So we're going to do one side at a time. So we'll get taking those off. All right, so on your front door, you've got all these T40s. And then the last thing you'll do is there's a small strap right here. That's a T30, or I'm sorry, a T25. You'll just take those two screws out, and then your door panel will pop right off. All right, we got our door skins off. The back door just had a couple T40s, and the rest of them are T25s. Now we're got to pull the fender flare off. Like I said, it's all T40s except for one push pin right there, I believe. And we got to take the hood out. All right, so putting your foam pieces in, you see we've got that one set there. When the fender flare gets in, it'll set just like that, and that'll be on the inside of the fender flare. The upper piece goes in like this. What we've done is just pop the fender off. There's a few T40s, and that piece of foam will run right with this chassis bar. It comes up and goes towards your roll bar. It'll set kind of like that once it's in there. Then just tighten everything back up, and we're going to get this fender flare put back on and start with mounting the door. No pudding. All right, so we went ahead and got the entire side piece on. Like I said, the backs, that uses what they call a Z-bar. Right there is their seat clamp, and then your fronts up here all the way down. I'll have to look up the actual name, but I call them just a little quarter clamp. It goes quarter way around the bar. It hooks in to the plastic and then pulls itself back in. Now we've got everything snugged up. We don't have anything all the way tight yet. And then there's this clamp that goes around there. The next thing is we're going to start putting in the actual windows on this side, and we'll show you how that goes. All right, so we got our upper doors on this side. It's pretty well complete. Just going to show you a few things. In here, there is a small, looks like a washer. There's a small little spacer that goes behind, and those are just the T27 bolts in. There is a plate that goes back behind that. It's just a spacer. You run that through and nut it on the back side. And then right here we've got these bars. You put that one there on the front, And right there on the back, same way. And on the back door, you'll take your 2 door latch bolts out and run the T27s back in right there. And that's it. You just tighten those up. And it's ready for the door skins to be put back on. Looks good.
Wheel mill.
Alright, we've pretty well got this side complete. Got the skins back on. Everything works like it should. Seals up nice and tight. Pretty clean. What's your head cap? We're not going to put the windshield back in just yet, or the roof back on. I've still got to do a back panel and a heater, so we're going to leave that out for now. We're working on this side, trying to get it finished up. We got the back door panel back on, just like putting the front skin back on, finishing up the fender flare. We'll have that done in just a few minutes. All right, guys, we got our enclosure on completely now. This side is done. Come over here, we got this side on. Looks good, works good. We had a little trouble with this back side. Didn't want to seal up real good. We had to finesse it some. But other than that, man, the passenger side went on perfect. Driver's side, like I said, we had to finesse this back door just a little bit to get it going. I do have the back panel. That's going to be our next piece we're going to put in. So be watching for that. It'll be a quick little video. We'll put it on there. And then, like I said, I didn't put the front windshield back in it because we're doing a heater in this next. So there it is, Polaris enclosure. All right, guys, so we just got finished. We done the Polaris brand, which I think is the best upper door set that Polaris has ever made. The Polaris upper door set on Pro XP4, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You just need some T25, T27, T30s, T40s, and a 10mm. Everything else is pretty, just kind of goes together. My best advice is to go ahead and mount all the top, leave all that stuff loose. That way when you get the doors on and get the doors shut, you can twist that stuff and move it as you need to make sure everything's going to seal up properly. Keep an eye out. We're going to be doing a video. We're doing a heater in this unit from, I think it's Inferno heaters. We've got some bumpers and tree bars going to be going on. The rear panels, we've got some whip lights and different things, and light bars. So that's why we didn't put some of the accessories on it right now. We'll have all this stuff for this install in the description, and stay tuned for future episodes. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. We are really trying to kick this YouTube stuff off, and we really appreciate your support. Thank you.